Today, I'm here to explain about the equation of ellipse with center 0, 0. This video includes all information here: the standard equation of ellipse, major axis and minor axis, and focus of ellipse. And let's get started. So far, I've explained about so many kinds of equations. For example, equation of a circle, like this, and also equation of parabola, like that, and also equation of a line. This one is new equation, which is called ellipse. Do you have any idea what it looks like? Let me sketch it. Ellipse looks like this, or looks like that. Let me make it bigger. It's too small. Looks like this. Oh, it looks so ugly. Like this. Y, X, 0. Or looks like this. It looks a bit ugly, but these are ellipse. It looks like a rugby ball. Okay. Then let's say the y-x intersects. The value of intersect is a and negative a. Let me put it like that. And the value of y-intercept is b and negative b. Negative b, a, and negative a. In this case, you can express the standard equation of ellipse as x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared over 1. This is the standard equation of ellipse with center 0, 0. It looks a bit complicated compared to the equation of circle, parabola, and line. But what you have to do is technically same. You have to find the value of a and b to decide exact ellipse. For example, if ellipse is like that, the value of x-intercept is 3 and negative 3, and the value of y-intercept is 2, negative 2. In this case, the equation of ellipse is x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 is equivalent to 1. Because the value of a here is 3, so 3 squared is 9. And the value of b is here, which is 2, and 2 squared is 4. Yes, so that's how you find the standard equation of ellipse. It's not that difficult, I guess. And next, let me explain the major axis and minor axis. In ellipse, the radius is different. For example, there are two axes in this graph, x and y. But the radius are different each other. The longer one is called major axis. So in the case of this graph, the major axis is x-axis and the minor axis is y-axis because radius of x-axis is longer than the radius of y-axis. Okay? However, in the case of this ellipse, the radius on y-axis is longer than the radius of x-axis. So in this case, major axis is y-axis. Okay. Now, actually, the circle is a special case of ellipse. If x-axis and y-axis, if radius of y-axis and x-axis are same, it's going to be circle. Okay. Then finally, let me explain about focus of ellipse. What is focus of ellipse? To understand the focus of ellipse, you need to know the definition of ellipse. So let me explain about it. So from now on, I will teach you how to sketch the graph of ellipse. To sketch it, you need 2 points, which is called focus. Let's say this one is f, this one is f prime, and the value, x value of f is c, and x value of f prime is negative c. How do you find the points on ellipse? Let's say the point here, it's not random point. If you find the points and the distance between the point and f prime and f, let's say this one is, the length here is d1 and length here is d2. The sum of differences d1 plus d2 has to be 2a to make the graph of ellipse. Do you remember a is here? A is x value of x-intercept of ellipse. Okay. If you can find the points to satisfy this equation, and if you find all points like that, you can sketch the graph of ellipse. Then it's going to be like this. So this is the definition of ellipse. Okay. But how do you find the value of focus? I mean, how do you find C value? Let me explain about it. So again, let me sketch the ellipse here. Y, x, 0, and x value of x-intercepts are a and negative a, and y value of y-intercepts are b and negative b, and the value of focus is c and negative c. Let's see. And let me put the point here. According to the definition of ellipse, d1, d2, the sum of differences, I mean d1 plus d2 is going to be 2a. But in this case, the red point is located exactly in between focuses. This means d1 is equivalent to d2. So this has to be a to work this equation work. Okay? And let's focus on this triangle. Like I said, d2 has to be a, and the value of this length is b, and the value of this length is c. So you can use Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared is going to be b squared plus c squared. So you can find new equation. If you use this equation, you can find the value of c. Let me give you an example. If you have the ellipse here, y, x, and x value here is 3 and negative 3 and 2 and negative 2. And this graph is x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 is equivalent to 1. According to the equation that I explained in the beginning. And you want to find the value of c. And like I said, a squared is going to be b squared plus c squared. And the value of a here is 3. So 3 squared is equal to 2 squared plus c squared. let's solve this equation. C squared is 9 negative 4, which is 5. So the value of C is equivalent to plus or minus square root of 5. That's it. So these are all about ellipse.